An actor from Brookfield is making a name for himself on Broadway and the big screen. The 34-year-old went viral when he reacted to a man making a political statement during a Broadway show. And tonight, Timothy Hughes talks about that moment and life as a working actor. Discovering that he was selected to play the role of strongman in the hit musical The Greatest Showman was a life-changing moment for Timothy Hughes.
It is still overwhelming to me.
The 34-year-old appeared alongside Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron in the hit musical.
When the opportunity came my way and I actually ended up getting the job, it was very emotional.
This was the night that it was so cold when you were filming this. You were outside.
Timothy Hughes looks through photographs with his mom Karen Hughes at her Brookfield home. Hughes is lucky he's been able to make a living acting ever since leaving college. He set his sights on Broadway as a young man.
There was a goal sheet that I had from middle school, and one of them was like to be on Broadway.
Tim is now appearing in Frozen the Broadway musical. He believes his Milwaukee values have been a plus.
The reputation for people from the Midwest, when you get to the coast, is often a strong conviction, very hard workers, go-getters, and I will be always proud to own those characteristics.
And an action Tim Hughes took turned viral when a man tried to hijack a curtain call.
That is a very important time for any piece of theater.
It happened at the end of a Frozen Broadway musical performance. A man held up a large sign supporting President Trump. Hughes ripped it from the man's hands.
For me, I was immediately defensive of my company and of my show, that somebody was going to try to distract from that with any protest in that moment. It didn't make any sense to me.
Hughes is unapologetic, insisting it was the wrong venue for such a display.
It was not the time and place, and was disrespectful to all of us, and I made sure that he realized that in the moment.
This portrait of Tim's family attending the show on Broadway is proof of his solid family support. He says a strong foundation gave him the confidence to chase his dream.
You have to just listen to that voice inside of you, and if this is what you really want to do, then you have to go after it.
It's fun to see you in the back of the picture.
And for future actors, Hughes warns, rejection is hard, but it's not personal.
I think the strongest thing you can do is really define what your puzzle piece is and what you really stand for and what strengths you have and what makes you that unique puzzle piece, and just wait till you find a puzzle where you fit.
And Tim Hughes is proving it is possible to go from Brookfield to Broadway to the big screen.
For it to have been a musical with such incredibly positive messages, with such wonderful music and wonderful performers, I feel like one of the luckiest actors possible.
And talented Timothy Hughes went to Brookfield Central, graduated from New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. And you know, when you have your goals in middle school and you make it,
yes,
you've got to be impressed with that.
He's getting it done.
Yeah, he really is.